Hey guys, today I'm going to be teaching you the one-handed palm, but first I wanted to let you know that the winner of the Insanity Max 30 package deal with 2 signed decks of cards goes to Tony Lupo from Huntington, New York. Congrats on that. Tony, send me your information. I hit you up on Twitter. Send me an email at howtodistribute@gmail.com and I will ship this package out to you. Without further ado, let's learn the one-handed palm. Ooh. The deck of cards I'm using is the CXX deck of cards. It's the first edition Disturb Reality deck of cards, and you can get it now on Kickstarter.com. Just go to Kickstarter and search CXX, and it will show up there as CXX playing cards. The one-handed palm is cool, and I think it's very beneficial. If I ever do palm a card, I'll utilize this way to get into it, because if I were to just normally palm a card, there's something about my fish hook and trying to get it into the palming position that doesn't feel quite natural or comfortable to me. Whereas utilizing this one-handed top palm just seems to always put it into perfect position that I just can't seem to get to by doing it the normal way. So the way that you're going to go about this is, and obviously it's great because you can use this hand to distract, talk. While you're talking, you drop this hand down to your waist. You're blocking the move by putting the back of your hand to your spectator's eyes, and that's when you can execute the move. And then you hand them the deck of cards and you have a card palmed. The way you're going to do it is it's really all in your pinky. Depending on which hand you palm cards with, I palm cards with my right hand. Either mimic what I'm doing with your right hand or mirror what I'm doing using your left hand. What you want to do for this is get it in a Biddle Grip. So once you take the spectator's card and they put it into the middle of the deck, 10 of clubs, let's say you control it to the top, whatever way you want, then you're going to just place the cards in this modified Biddle Grip with your 3 fingers on top of the deck and your thumb in the lower corner. And what you're going to do, you're going to place your pinky right here on the corner, and you're just going to peel the card up. You're going to try to push it forward. And once it gets to a point where you can continue to push through and down, it's just going to naturally bow and pop right up into your hand. From your perspective, this is essentially blocking everything, so it's tough to see what's happening, but it's just going to look like that. So it's almost essentially coverable from all sides, aside from your left side. If you have spectators to your left, then yes, they're going to see that. But if they're to your right, you have the entire hand blocking it, and I palmed it in that time frame. This is another one of those moves that's just going to take calibration on your end for where your thumb should be placed. Maybe you want it more in the middle, and that seems to work better for you. Maybe you want it more on the edge in the corner, and that seems to work for you. It doesn't work for me. So you got to just find that sweet spot to be able to push that corner up, and once it gets to the part where it's about to pop away from the fleshy part of your thumb, you just push it forward, and then you almost readjust your grip by squeezing and adjusting your fingers to the deck. So now you have a dirty hand, but you can either give the deck away, or what's almost more fun to do is hand them the deck using the dirty hand. So here, hold on to this, boom, you take it, put the card in your pocket, go off and do whatever you need to do while you have the card palmed. And here are just a few alternate angles. And I think that adjusting is very important near the end once it pops up, to readjust your grip, and then you'll be naturally in that perfect palm position, perfectly catered to your hand. Here's in slow motion. Just like that. And you just want to make sure that your hand is aimed directly at your spectator's eyes. So if you're the spectator, I'm doing a bad job, but all it takes is a little adjusting of the hand, and I have a lot more room for error here. Obviously I'm flashing there, but even just a slight turn, get the back of my hand aimed at your eyeballs, it's hidden. I wanted to give you guys a brief update on the CXX playing cards. I changed the hearts around, the hearts of the design, because people were complaining that they looked a lot like the spades flipped upside down, but I use those because that's the Disturb Reality heart logo. You know, it's still a heart, but I get it, it's a spade upside down. So I changed the heart symbol a little bit on the cards, and you can go to Kickstarter. There's a link in the description. Search CXX playing cards, they'll pop up, and you can get a deck of cards for yourself. The faces are going to be all custom made, and we're working on the faces right now. Joe Nash just sent me over a finalized Queen of Diamonds. So it looks super cool, and these are influential people and characters and figures that have influenced me in my life, and some of them are going to remain a secret, but I will happily share a lot of them as they come along. The King of Hearts will be modeled after myself, and it will have a white eyebrow like I talked about in the Aspire to Inspire documentary, so I'm excited for that. That's going to be cool. And there's just a lot of other cool, interesting things going on with the CXX deck of cards, in my opinion. So hop over to Kickstarter and check it out. And if you know of any card collectors or fanatics, other aspiring magicians who appreciate decks of cards or collect them, share it with them. Leave a comment below letting me know what kind of magic you hope to learn as you continue your path of being a magician. Be inspired to learn, aspire to disturb, and always rise above. In your dexterity with your skill, you should be able to catch one card that 8 and do it without actually doing it. But there it is. And where that card is where we need our break to be. So once we have that in position, we're